The boys! Bring it home, boys! We have 18 minutes of this music, John. 18 solid minutes. And we will start this broadcast. Unsuitable language number, because we lost track. We're like in the 60s now, 70s. What do you think? 70, 80, 1,000? This is not unsuitable language. This is actually the cover of what song?
Oh, John Facenda, the NFL music.
No, it's not that. It's not that. What cover is this music, people?
It's a Wonderful World by
Curb Your Enthusiasm. That's what this song is. This is Curb Your Enthusiasm music.
YMCA.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You.
Now,
That's it. He hit it. And he laughed.
That is supposed to be the Curb Your Enthusiasm song, yes.
Hey, it's at John Wellington, everybody. At John Wellington. Marv Connor. Our website, lifeishardcomedy.com, is up and running.
Hey, does copyright count if you do it terribly?
Yes.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got to stop
that
saying
cover
that
song?
then, because I don't want to get
They're never gonna detect
cover.
that. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not gonna figure out that was Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I'm
It's
in
never
trouble,
gonna hit. Folks.
That's how they're going to get me.
We get dinged for copyright infringement fairly often, and it's always says only impact is that people in Russia can't watch this. So I'm kind of thinking people in Russia can't watch anything. That's my.
No.
I'm getting a feeling that the people in Russia are always fucked. Here I am at the White House briefing room.
Well, we now have state news here, so it's not like,
I am going to take Caroline Levitt's job away from her. I'm going to be
the
new spokesman for the White House. I'm going to speak.
All right.
President Donald J. Trump. He wants me to be the speaker. We put it out there to John just so people know what's happening. Today we called this the Unsuitable Language Town Hall. In case anybody wants to join in. I've noticed town halls have been full. So I'm like, well, why can't our show be a fucking town hall?
All right.
And you could say fuck at our town hall.
Right.
Because it's in the name, unsuitable language.
But we also have things that we got to get to here, right? I mean,
Can we change the name of this podcast to Life is Hard Comedy?
No. We keep it the same. It's the name of the podcast, but it's on the website.
Oh, okay.
It's part of the content.
It's a content thing.
It's part of the
There's
content.
one blog up so far. People go and read it. It's very good. It's the concept, what if Donald Trump took over for the Pope too? He's taking every job right now.
I mean, it could happen.
He's running Kennedy Center.
The Pope is sick.
I mean, our president is so busy, yet somehow he finds time to produce shows. He wanted to be a Broadway producer his whole life.
Really?
Yeah, and now he can do it.
I didn't know that.
Now he can do it. Frankly, I lost my hair. I lost my Donald hair. I don't know where the fuck it is.
I think that's hilarious.
Prophetic. I've lost my hair, and I've
so they
lost my hair.
They wouldn't let him, or what?
Well, he's never.
He's
never done it that I know of. Never tried to
you
actually.
Lost your Trump hair?
He never.
Oh, there's going to be a Trump Broadway musical. There's going to be one.
Springtime in Trumpland. It'll be the sequel to the Springtime to Hitler, right?
And if not, we should get on writing it as we
start writing it right fucking now. Well, Will Ferrell wrote one for George Bush. Remember that?
Yeah, I mean, Trump is just. I mean, shit. There's a musical just in the January 6th part alone. And that's not where it ends. It's still continuing. The chaos continues.
Pepsi won best diet drink I've ever found. And I'm still fat. Because they say when you drink a diet that you just make up the calories somewhere else.
Oh, really?
They say you get a craving. It makes you crave. More
I try
fat.
my best to get rid of pop, but I still have a Dr. Pepper when I go out, like when we go out to eat. So
I've gotten rid of pop
bad for me.
thousands of times. It's so easy.
You what?
I've stopped drinking pop thousands of times.
Yeah.
The old deals. Oh yeah, my boy, I've quit drinking 1,000 times. It's really easy. So here we are at the White House. We snuck in the presser room for our MAGA power rankings. 2 weeks ago, we introduced this concept of the MAGA power rankings. Explain it, John.
So it's essentially underneath of Donald Trump. Who are the
Trump's
MAGA,
number one.
Who are the MAGA underlings? Right? Yeah, fearless leader is obviously number one, but who are the MAGA underlings that are working their way into the top?
I actually think I have the list here of last week.
So we have 2 awards. We've got Special Performance of the Week.
Okay.
That's like which Republican of the week is really trying to jump up those power rankings. And the top, what we want to do, top 5, top 10?
We got, here's what we got last week, 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Marv had a fantasy draft.
Okay.
You guys Marv, you're important, you're important, but not that important. But
right. Apparently
Trump was number one, of course. We had JD Vance at 2. Do you remember why? I don't.
Well, he was at 2 because it was still the bump from the Zelensky thing.
Right. You didn't say thank you.
Yes.
Say thank you. You say thank you to this man. This man needs a thank you.
Can't you even muster the words to say thank you?
Can't you slobber? I slobber on his penis constantly to thank him, and you can't even say thank you. That was Vance speak. I don't.
And then JD Vance picked up a pierogi and he slapped him with it.
Pierogi slap. I probably have the sound for that, sir. That's not a pierogi slap. Well, it could be.
Donald did when he saw it. He was like, do a little. Yeah.
There's got to be a slap here somewhere. Oh, well, I don't have it. Here we go. That was it.
Yeah, just a pierogi after pierogi. Oh, say thank you.
Cry like a bitch.
That's all you brought were these pierogies, and you didn't say thank you.
Here's slap 31. I don't know why that's different. Here's a kid slap. Kid slap? We shouldn't be slapping kids.
What did the 5 fingers say to the face? What? Slap!
What did the 5 fingers say to the face?
He's great. Isn't he?
That's bullshit!
Okay. There's a lot of slaps here. Slap that ass.
Slap that ass, motherfucker. Motherfucker, slap that ass. Slap that ass, motherfucker. Motherfucker, slap that ass.
Old head slap.
Dave, you crazy, dog.
That's a delayed one.
Yeah, it took it a minute. You had to have that context in there.
That's like a punch. All right, enough slapping. All right, so JD was 2 for sucking up during a major speech and event in American history.
Yeah, but he's out of there now. He dropped.
Elon was 3rd. We had Elon 3rd. JD's dropped way down. Elon is 3rd. Mike, I wrote Mike. I don't know who Mike is though.
That's the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson.
Oh, Mike Johnson. Okay. Because he sucked so hard.
Since he got Schumer, we got to talk about Schumer.
Well, we had Lindsey Graham. We had Pete Hegseth, then Lindsey Graham, then Pam Bondi, then
they're all out. Like maybe Bondi's still up there, but they're all Hegseth's down.
Bandingo, and Miller.
Down. They're all moving out of the
top.
top.
Got a new ranking this week.
You got a new ranking. Rip it all up.
Trump's 1 still.
Elon 2.
Elon is up to 2. Why?
The dealership. I mean, he was parading cars around. The kids are doing.
Yeah.
The kids are doing. The grandkids are doing videos with the trucks and stuff. I mean, Elon's out there showing his tears about the Tesla dealerships. He's worked his way all the way up to. You take all the bullets, Elon. I can just be the old guy, you know, drawing in the corner.
Sell a car, John. I can't sell any cars.
Talking about gold angels to Laura Ingraham.
I can't sell any cars. Oh, by the way, we're recalling all my Cybertrucks. Because the panels are falling off. And the people, when the panel fell off, the people realized there's no metal under there. It's all plastic.
Yeah, I don't know that necessarily, because a lot of those people like put money in for those trucks like years and years ago, right?
$100,000.
So I feel bad for those people more than anything else.
The ones that bought it before they knew he was a Nazi?
Yeah. I mean, you don't know if it's before or after, but you know.
Here's my feeling. I always thought it was going to be shit.
Oh, I've never buy one. It looked like something I drew in the 6th grade as like a future car.
I had this thing here. I redid my drapes and I had this and didn't even use it. What the fuck? I can use it now. Oh, I remodeled the studio, folks, if you're wondering.
Perhaps you could add it to your sex toy collection there, Marv. I hope Dolly didn't hear that.
Sex toys on the list. Elon is 2 then. Dealership problems, the recall. What else?
Yes.
The show at the White House selling the cars. Get on down to the White House. Come on down.
I thought liberals were peaceful.
I want peaceful protest.
Why can't they just...
And his speech he gave. Here's how he talks. We've always been very peaceful at Tesla. We've never done anything to harm anybody. We're the nicest people around. Why would anyone want to harm our dealerships, John? Why?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Why no one likes me? I can't get the pulse of the room. Just like I don't understand why people don't think I'm funny when I'm, you know.
I tell jokey jokes.
Yeah. I'm a clown.
Look, chainsaw. Damn, what sound does the chainsaw make? Chainsaw.
I mean, it's all like, it would have been better if he would not show his personality so much.
Yeah, he's definitely on the spectrum. And I love when the people who defend him come out and they say what a genius he is. And then you go, well, what has he done to show me that he's a genius? Yeah,
I heard that when we both read that dumb book, right? This stupid book.
Yeah.
Did you read that too?
I don't know.
Where you could be, you can be an engineer, but you can also be, you know.
No, I didn't read that book.
Dumb and not being able to connect things.
Is he even an engineer? Is he
even an engineer?
Is he even an engineer though? Is he?
I thought that's what his degree is it not? We should look that up.
He never finished school, I don't think.
Well,
he quit school and he technically should have been deported.
So he took like the first 2 coding classes and was like, I'm good. I'm out. I know this shit.
Well, that wouldn't surprise me. And when
his dad went and bought like.
A lot of people don't know this, John. When I took computer classes, they taught us COBOL. Do you know what COBOL even is?
I've heard of it, but I'm not a.
You have to make punch cards.
Oh,
instruction.
That far back, huh?
For how to computer if-then statements and all that, right?
Oh, okay.
No one uses it anymore.
No, but they
Except
will
Social
be in the
Security.
future, in alien times, and you know how
Social
in
Security
alien,
actually does use it.
you see exactly. We need a more analog computer system. That's perfect.
My spot in
And
the
then they
back
just
is
read
getting
the punches, and then that's good for the computer. It's much simpler.
I need to pull that.
Well, maybe not simpler than just.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's look it up. What is Elon? Does Elon have a degree?
So someone said he had it in one of the engineering.
Elon graduate. Did Elon graduate? He studied at several top schools, got 2 college degrees, and briefly attended Stanford. He stated he received degrees in economics and physics from the University of Pennsylvania in 1995.
Wait, he went to Penn?
So no, he doesn't have a. Yeah, University of
Didn't Trump
Pennsylvania.
go to Penn?
No, he went to Wharton.
Who, Trump went to Wharton?
Wharton, and he, as his teacher said, he was the worst student he's ever had.
Yeah, but I thought Trump did his like undergrad at Penn. Is that not?
He went to Wharton.
No?
He didn't do a lot. He was in a military school, and he went to Wharton.
Okay.
Of course, he lies about everything, so it's hard to know. It's hard to know any truth about him.
But he got what degrees?
Wharton School of Business. Physics and fuck, I forgot. He has a bachelor's degree in economics with an area specialty, a graduate degree.
I missed that part. You broke up.
New York Military Academy, Fordham University, before leaving on a transfer to University of Pennsylvania.
You still there? All right. I'm still trying to figure out if what Elon got his degrees in is physics and what. I'm gonna hold still for a minute here.
Grading class.
Oh, there he goes. There, now you're back. And
so he graduated from the University of Pennsylvania School of Business. So yeah, that is the University of Pennsylvania. John's right again. You gotta stop this shit, John. You being correct. Okay, so we know Elon is not. He doesn't have a graduate degree. Genius. Yeah, the book is out. Recall, definitely. They recalled all of his vehicles because they used the wrong glue and the panels were falling off. He was in the news a lot the last 2 weeks.
Well, and that's what he liked. I mean,
next?
that's what you know, for voting with them, I would almost put Chuck Schumer at number the next up list.
Oh, Schumer, that's a big motherfucker.
But
well, wasn't it he eventually voted with them? He should have got something for his fucking vote was the thing.
So then you got to give it to Johnson.
Nothing. He negotiated nothing. His negotiations were, what do you want? I'll give it to you.
Mikey Johnson.
Why?
Or no, not, excuse me. I'm sorry.
For some reason, our lips aren't matching.
No. Wrong side. I meant, but we were going to give credit to, who is it over there? John Thune?
Schumer.
No. I mean, so you do want to put Schumer in the
Johnson, but what are you talking
about? All right. Schumer gets a MAGA point then.
Thune. John Thune. Schumer, yeah. And everybody's calling for him to resign.
Now, in his defense.
And again, it wasn't because he voted. Go ahead, say his defense.
Well, in his defense, you said, didn't you say that it would be bad if the government shut down? And he used that same example. He said it could be worse. And then on the Daily Show, the guy said, well, Trump in this bill gets to like make up his own little military armies and shit. Did anybody see that in the bill?
I didn't know
funding.
That was in the bill.
There's
No,
funding for his own little private
army.
I don't know exactly what it says. It needs to be looked at, but that's kind of if you watch that Daily Show clip, it's kind of what he was alluding to, that Jon Stewart was like, nothing. So
let's find that clip.
Once again, the Democrats roll over. And they wonder why. Hey, why are you guys not supporting us?
Like, why didn't he get something out?
I mean, who knows? I mean, I don't want to try to score points now. He said he didn't want to shut down the government because he said it would be worse. But if we look at the things that are in this, and apparently no one knew what was in it because there are things that are, giving away
he gave up the power. And you're saying Chuck Schumer voted for a bill that lets Donald Trump have his own private army?
Well, when you watch the Daily Show thing, I gotta listen to it again, but that's what it sounded like, that it allows. Well, we got to go back and look at it to make sure, but it alluded to some sort of private military sort of thing.
Huh. I didn't know that. I know it gave him a power to continue doing what they're doing, which is
now again, I could be completely wrong.
Closing everything down. No, I think you're probably right. Because
hold on, but we gotta look at the thing first, and because the wording could be, but if it's
this is about why Schumer voted for it. He said, if I didn't vote for it under a shutdown, the president has even more power to do whatever he wants.
Yes.
So I didn't want to give Elon and Trump that ability. I wanted to at least have some constitutional control over them. Even though this is a shitty deal for Democrats and most Americans, I passed it because I didn't want to give Trump absolute power, which is what happens in a shutdown. Is basically the president is the only one that counts at that point.
So you're saying that Schumer is playing a Snape?
Yes. Explain that to the people, though, so they know what the fuck you're talking about. Snape as in Harry Potter?
Yes, in Harry Potter, Severus Snape is in league with the bad guys, even though he's really with the good guys. Even though everybody thinks he's a bad guy and, treats him like a bad guy, he's really a good guy. But we don't know about Schumer because, he, like you said, he didn't get anything back, at least. There was no fight. There was no, it was just kind of like a rollover. It wasn't like, they tried to filibuster anything. It was just like, okay, I don't have time for this. Let's move on.
You remember when Obama negotiated the healthcare plan? He basically said, okay, what do you guys want? And that's what we got now. We got the system where all the insurance companies keep making a lot of money. And everybody wanted,
they don't know how to go.
Democrats and progressive, we wanted single payer. And Obama said single payer is off the table. Like, he didn't negotiate it. He just took it off the table.
Yeah.
Basically, that's what Chuck Schumer just did. He should have at least tried to get, you guys want these votes here. We want it to be a clean CR, or we want this or that. He didn't do any of that. He gave them basically everything the Republicans wanted.
Yeah, but doesn't it honestly seem like what the Republicans do all the time? Is it's always that when they're in minority, they whine that there's no bipartisanship, and then whenever they're in the majority, they don't care about bipartisanship. I mean, that's pretty much their, but the Democrats are, hey, when we're in power, let's be bipartisan. And then whenever we're not in power, let's be bipartisan, even though you're not going to be bipartisan.
So you're saying it's what this sound clip is going to say.
Do you suffer from a lack of a father figure? Do you have clinical depression? Have you ever accidentally broken your mom's favorite coffee cup, and when she found out you did it, she tied you to a bed and spanked you with a metal spatula? If you said yes to any of these things, I don't care. And to keep it a bean, no one cares.
Especially Republicans.
Yeah, the Republicans are the Democrats' daddy.
Yes. Republicans are the Democrats' daddy. They tell us what the fuck to do, how to do it, how high to jump how high, how high should I jump? That's what it's happening.
Even when they're in the minority, they're like, oh, well, I just try to work with us.
We're not
we're people that count too.
We're going to filibuster it until we're in, and we're just voted in anyways.
I'm going to make sure that these children never get lunch. I hope they don't eat ever again.
And I don't want people getting all educated, getting smarter than us. That's not going to happen in the Republican Party.
I'm telling you right now, if these libraries don't get these words out of these books and put the pictures back in, I am not supporting it.
So recap, Trump 1, Elon 2, Schumer 3.
Yeah, he's got to be.
Well, who's 4?
Schumer Thune, right?
Yeah, Schumer Thune.
I think you got Pam Bondi's getting up there. You got
she's sucking on Donald's wang hard. Pam Bondi.
And you got a couple of secretaries making appearances that got a little traction. Nothing to get them into the top 5, but they're saying some really weird, crazy shit too. That's just really getting them. Like, hey, if you miss your Social Security, you're not necessarily going to miss it for a couple of months. Don't worry about it. If you miss a check of Social Security,
or hey,
that kind of crazy shit.
Hey, everybody gets measles. Don't worry about it.
Right.
Or just take some vitamin A. It'll go away.
Yeah. And then you got that whole crowd of congressmen doing the town halls that are saying, hey, I think everything's going great. What is the matter with you all?
What does say congressman for that position? Actually, they should be about Schumer was 3rd. You want to put congressman 4th or Pam Bondi 4th?
We'll put Pam Bondi 4th.
Because Pam Bondi's going to sit your ass in prison for 20 years to life if you touch a Tesla. Don't you touch our Tesla. Don't you touch it.
And Kathleen, what's her last name? We're going to have to learn her name. Blonde number 4.
Love
yeah,
it.
yeah. She's got to be 5 or 6.
She is a total witch, man. And she gets so proud of herself when she comes up with a stupid insult. Well, if you'd have read your book, you'd have known the answer to this, that the own God and King Donald J. Trump.
Because he's watching. That's what he likes. That's what he likes. Go get him. That's what he likes.
That Donald J. Trump has bequeathed that he shall be the only one that decides these decisions.
He's eating his fucking fish sandwich and doing lines and just,
Oh,
yeah.
Get him, Pam.
Get him, Pam. Get him.
Get him, Pammy. Yeah, Pammy. Oh, that girl's out for my heart.
Bring me another Diet Coke. Pam's on
I got a Diet Coke button. He did bring that up. And he said, a lot of people think it's a nuclear bomb, but it's just for my Cokes. It's a button for my Cokes. Bomb or Coke? You push a button.
What am I signing here? I don't even know. Just executive order.
Guess the button. Nuclear bomb or Diet Coke? What's it going to be, everybody? And let's not. You know what? I think we should give the 5th spot to the Donald Trump Golf Club that awarded him another club championship.
Yeah, you're right.
It's his 25th, I think, club championship, John. And here was the thing about it. There's 11 other people in the tournament, and they go, oh, we didn't even know Donald was playing. None of us even saw Donald Trump in this tournament. There's only 12 people, John. And you didn't notice that the president of the United States was playing the fuck through. You didn't see a bunch of secret security agents and all that. Oh, by the way, what was your score? I shot a 69. Well, I shot a 68. So fuck you. I win.
I realize that people, in general, on the outside, it seems like it's a dumb thing, right? But it just, yes, that there even needs to be a championship, and he needs to be the champion in order for him to be 25 years straight. That just goes to what kind of person that he is. And
there's a lot of great players, John. I was lucky to win.
People just think it's funny because it's him and it's his gimmick, but they still haven't gotten tired. Some of these people still haven't gotten tired of the gimmick.
He's never actually played in any of these tournaments that he's the winner.
I'm sure he hasn't. But these same people will be like, well, tell you what, if I owned the golf course and I spent that money, I'd want to be champion every year for nothing anyway.
One that he claimed, and he didn't even play on that course. He played at a different course.
Yeah, it was just, why should that matter?
He goes, oh, what was your best score? He goes, you know what? I was at this other club in New Jersey that I own, and I shot one stroke better there. So just put me down as club champion. Oh, a different course, and you're...
I shot a better one 2 weeks ago. Just put me down for that one instead.
That's basically what he says.
I know.
He just says, I shot a better round. I had a better round. I've seen him play. He's not shooting those 67s.
Did you see the one where
he's pretty good, though?
Like,
I'll say this. He's pretty good.
Whew.
Yeah, he shanked it. That happens to everybody. But, he is pretty good.
But it's funnier when it happens to him.
He hits it straight. Hits it pretty far.
Oh yeah, I'm terrible, but I'm not there.
He actually is
a exercise.
They say he's like a 13, or he says he's a 2 handicap, and Nicholas was a 2.8. So he's actually he's better than Nicholas.
How can you argue with that?
My handicap is 13 also. I think he's has the same kind of game I have, Donald Trump and I.
We need to get any video we can find of Donald Trump in the room with anybody that's like either more courageous than him or like a war veteran or something like that, or more not necessarily.
You know what, John? That's everybody that's in any room with him.
Yeah, I know it's hard, but I mean, like, just to see how he acts and behaves, you know what I mean? And like on someone that he knows he's much smaller than, and how much he tries to either joke or make himself seem bigger.
Well, the thing in the Oval Office was Zelensky,
Well,
Zelensky was right about everything he said, and they just fucking, went nuts.
But he needed all that backup, right?
Zelensky
he needed all that backup.
Zelensky has to kiss his ass because he needs the weapons.
Oh yeah, and he knew that, but he still needed all that backup. Think about who he had there. He had Vance sitting on the couch. He had Rubio sitting there.
Mario sinking into the couch.
Yeah, he had that whole crowd of planted reporters.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Why didn't you wear a suit, you some bitch?
Right? That's how
that guy is dating Carolyn Levitt, by the way, just so you know that.
And you're right. You're right. No, or Marjorie Taylor Greene. I thought he was dating Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah, you're right.
But you're right. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's how much and small he felt next to him, even though the guy wasn't wearing a suit, that he needed all that backup surrounding him, like a bully needs a gang against one guy.
Yep. Okay.
And it just shows. It's the him winning the thing is just a microcosm of his personality.
We got 4 Pam Bondi, 5 the club championship. Mar-a-Lago. Was it Mar-a-Lago?
Yeah.
We got to talk about deportation. Tom Homan. I'm Tom Homan. I talk like I'm... What did John Oliver said? Tom Homan talks like he has a marble trying to go down his throat, and I'm rooting for the marble.
Is that the bald guy?
Yeah.
Am I thinking of the right guy?
He looks like me. I'm
like Thanos. I think he looks a little bit like. Is that the guy who looks like Thanos?
We're going to deport everybody gets on our way, and we don't give a fuck if you're American or whatever country you're from. We're fucking deporting you.
I don't know if that's the right guy, if I'm thinking the right guy.
Tom Homan. He's the one that's fighting with AOC. She's telling these immigrants that they have rights. We're going to have her arrested.
That's the same guy I'm thinking about.
We're going to have her arrested for telling people they have rights under the Constitution. You shouldn't be telling people they have rights, AOC. AOC, you're going to prison.
I'm going to get AOC. I'm going to get her. We're going to get. I don't care if they've got light brown skin. I'm
the dumbest motherfucker.
I'm breaking windows. I'm getting after him.
Tom Homan is the dumbest motherfucker in the entire group. I stand by that.
Why?
He's in charge of deportation. He doesn't know if he's bringing them in or taking them out, but it's deportation. That's what.
Because there's a lot. If we took a test of all of them,
Stephen Miller's pretty dumb.
He's the one who gave Trump the aliens in Sedition Act.
Looked it up in a book.
He did.
Let's play that. Let's play that clip. I got that here. This is from 4 months ago. You know that?
Who the told Donald Trump?
Oh, here we go. Let me bring it up. Where are we? I lost this. Who the fuck told Donald Trump?
You know that was just a picture book, right? Look, this is what you can do. Oh.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Oh, messed up. Here we go.
About the Alien Enemies Act of 1798. Because I'm going to bet you something. He did not come to the meeting and go, hey, why don't we use the 1798 Alien Enemies Act? Would that apply? He's not a history buff, as we remember from his dissertation on Robert E. Lee's role in the critical Civil War battle of Gettysburg.
And the statement of Robert E. Lee, never fight uphill, me boys, never fight uphill. We were fighting uphill. He said, wow, that was a big mistake.
He should have used the Alien Enemies Act, 1798, to clear his enemies. Wow. Who the told Donald Trump about the Alien Enemies Act of 1798?
Shut up. We heard it, John. Stop. John takes over the show every time. Ooh, I look like I'm right at the fucking podium right now, don't I?
You do. You're doing good.
I'm standing right in front of it. Fuck you, Caroline. Carolyn, whatever your name is.
So, Carolyn Levitt, is that her name?
Yeah, I think so. Or Caroline.
So, is that your special performance of the week? The French are just glad they ain't speaking German.
Let's put her 6.
Well, we got to do a special performance of the week. Who is who
fell
on the Donald Trump cross?
I don't know. The commercial in the front yard, in the commercial. Buy a Tesla.
Do you know he couldn't drive?
Why can't he drive?
No, I'm just saying he can't. I bet you he can't drive.
But a Tesla drives itself. A Tesla.
Well, that's what he did. He got in it, and then he goes, "Oh, this thing's all computer," and that's just what it was. Because remember, he was talking about Barron on a Fox thing, and he goes, "Yeah, it's weird. Barron can turn that thing on, and then in 5 minutes later, he can turn it back on. He can turn it off and turn it back on." It's like,
I'm trying to turn it off. I can't do it. And then my son, a computer genius, he turned it right off, John. Turned it right off. What kind of guy?
This thing?
I'm shaking it. I'm going off, computer, off. Like I say on Star Trek.
Right.
Frankly, I don't know what to do, John. And Barron goes, Like the Saturday Night Live guy. Remember the tech guy? Here, let me sit. He's a genius. Oh my God, Barron is so smart. He turned the computer off, John. It went off. I tried for hours, John. I sat there for hours.
And then Barron goes back to playing, Grand Theft Auto 5 or 6 or whatever the fuck it's on.
Kill that hooker.
Yeah.
He
got him, Grand Theft Auto.
His text buddy is Andrew Tate, so we know we got a class kid. Allegedly. His best buddy is Andrew Tate, who's was running a child sex ring in Germany or some other country.
Yeah, so we know what we're in store for.
He's gonna be next.
Yeah, so I guess Barron would get his own private army, wouldn't you think? I mean, wouldn't that be a gift that he would
got
get?
The name for it, a Baron von Stoop. Baron von Stoop. We should pick on Baron. Fuck that. Baron entered the fray when he told his dad to go on the Joe Rogan show. He's
king of everything. Well, isn't he 18
now?
Isn't he 18?
He turned 19 this weekend. Just had his birthday.
No, I'm just saying, though, if you're a king, the one thing you give to one of your kids is a little bit of an army. I'm sure he's got his own special security force, at the very least.
Yeah, probably. Let's find a good thing for Baron von Trump.
Well, who's our special performer of the week?
Taco Bell. Special performer?
Special performer of the week. Who really frustrated themselves for Donald J. Trump?
I say Karen Levitt's impassioned speech when they ask, are we going to give back the Statue of Liberty to France? Is President Trump giving back the Statue of Liberty? And she said what, John?
Oh, that's right. She said, if it wasn't for us, you'd be speaking German. Ding, ding, ding. Oh.
Completely forgetting about if it wasn't for them.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
They'll be part of the royal crown, mate. We be talking like this, mate. We be having teas and crumpets because the French helped us first. And a lot of people don't realize that the French underground was a very strong and powerful force in World War II. And they fought back tooth and nail, just like the Jews did in the ghetto. A lot of people think the Jews just went in the ghetto and didn't fight back. It got towards the end there, the German troops wouldn't even go down into the ghetto because they were getting killed so badly by the Jews. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
They stopped going because the Jews had gotten weapons and started killing all the Jews.
Was that before the final roundup, you mean?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No, it was towards the end of the war, I thought.
Oh, I thought that was my understanding they got them all out, and it was, so
they moved them to the ghetto.
Yeah, you're right. So they went in stages, right?
Yeah.
So at first it was the propaganda, and then it was then they was able to move them into the other
then they would try to pull them out, and they're like, we're not leaving, and they fought back hard. And so did the French.
That way they could start accusing the Jews of being terrorists, right?
Right. And the French fought back hard too. And American people who didn't really pay attention in history class don't have a fucking clue what happened in World War II, to be honest.
Yeah, that's why I think it's hilarious to look on Facebook and see my classmates argue about history when I knew that they were in 10th grade history, they weren't even awake. So, no, maybe not. Maybe, I don't know. But just sleeping, not even awake. Some of these people that have ideas on Facebook, it's insane. Yeah, I don't think so. Possibly, who knows?
Fuck.
Everybody's back there saying,
I'll be back in 14 hours, man. Oh, okay. So Karen Levitt, special performer. She wins our...
Okay, I'll go along with that. Yeah.
I'm jaking it.
There you go, Donald.
So good.
Carolyn, that was for you. I'm jaking it. We're at 44 minutes. We haven't talked about so much. So we're going to do top 5. Bobby Kennedy, honorable mention.
Yeah, Steve Bannon, honorable mention too, because he was.
What did Steve Bannon do?
He's just been in the news a lot lately, talking about how he's got such a hard on about everything that Trump's doing. Everything's going according to plan.
Elon, he thinks Elon's on the way out. Does he think that yet?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah,
Trump is just grabbing Elon and holding him even tighter. Trump is holding Elon even tighter.
Yeah, Elon's the perfect distraction. He can do all these other things, and
Gets
Elon
blamed for everything.
Yeah,
and dumbass Trump gets blamed for nothing.
Exactly. It's perfect.
We were going to write our own Project 2030.
Well, we got to do that. The Democrats are still need help. They have no idea what to do.
Let's talk about the Alien and Enemies Act, by the way.
Okay.
It's an ancient law that has been used 3 times in American history. Every time.
I mean, when you say
went very badly. We used it. The last time we used it was to intern everybody that looked Japanese.
Right.
In internment camps, taking away all their constitutional civil liberties and all their properties.
And their land, their property,
destroying their lives and their families for generations. And the Supreme Court did rule that we were fucking wrong to do it.
Yeah, and what? They've only got like 2 movies out of it?
Yeah.
I mean,
they did get in 80s, they got restitution for the families.
Okay.
So
and restitution as in what? They got a bunch of money and they got
it. When they wrote it in 1798, they didn't use it. It was because France was threatening us. What? We were afraid of France?
Wait, was that Jefferson though, or was that Adams?
Adams. He also wrote the one that they were arresting journalists.
Because that's the big stain on Adams, right?
Yeah. That he was taking away people's rights.
Yeah.
And hurting the free press.
Because he was also sensitive.
What Tom Homan and the gang are doing.
Have you ever looked up what Adams wanted to be called as president?
No. Why would I look that up?
You should really look that up.
Why?
Because it's pretty funny.
Just fucking tell me.
I can't because it's too goddamn long.
The Supreme Being, something.
Yes, it was like, bow to thee, O noblest of nobles, O supreme leader of their like. And then,
I watched the HBO special. I don't remember that.
Yeah, because probably they wouldn't put that bullshit in some of the real stuff in the HBO special.
Let's see. What did John Adams want to be called? Fuck. I looked at the wrong place. What did John Adams? You're making me do research.
Well, at any rate, it was supreme leader. It was
the president, his mightiness, his highness. He said the president should have a grand title.
Yes.
His Majesty the President, sir.
So it tells you all you need to know about,
He was doing it for all the good reasons. He said the president needs a grand title to be recognized by an international company.
Right.
I'm sure Trump's going to change it to one of those.
Oh, yeah, that's going to get...
What were we talking about? Oh, so what Tom Homan and the boys have done.
Okay.
Is they basically, I don't know if they looked at a tattoo database or... Basically, they just picked up people who had gang tattoos. Whether they were gang tattoos is debatable or not, because a lot of them were soccer club tattoos.
Oh.
And they picked up 360 people. Supposedly, Trump signed it on Friday, but then later on he said, I never signed it. I don't know what you're talking about. It wasn't me.
Turns out MS-13 has a soccer club.
Yeah. And they picked up a bunch of guys and flew them to a torture prison in El Salvador, paid them $6 million to take our prisoners and torture them. Huh. Never to be seen again. And they were illegal aliens, according to Tom Homan and the boys. And when the judge says, well, show me your work. Show me your work, sir.
Nah, too late.
Chalkboard and show me the evidence that any of these people were actually who you say they are. They're horrible people. Judge, they're horrible people. They're bad. And trust me on it. Trust me.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Tom Homan, and I'm saying, and if you think I don't give a fuck what the judge says. They're bad people, and we caught them, and we're done with them now because we sent them out of the country. And then one of the lawyers for them, the people come on to, look, my guy was here legally. He's applied for asylum. He's followed all the rules. He's never broken the law. He was a professional soccer player in Venezuela. And they took him on that plane and sent him to El Salvador. And Tom Homan is like, no! Boys!
How many were there?
360, but they said 123 were in the gang.
You said 360, but 120 were in the gang?
Right.
Huh.
The Venezuelan, the way that Trump is using this act is like there's a Venezuelan gang he says is attacking our country. So we're at war with that gang so we can use this act. And the judge so far is having none of it. He's saying, I want some evidence that they were in a gang.
Yeah.
I want some evidence that, number one, they broke some laws. Number two, they're in a gang. And number three, how can you say we're at a war? You can't be at war with just a bunch of people who you don't like. And the administration's position is, we'll get back with you on that. And then the judge says, all right, it's time to tell me. We're not going to tell you, Judge.
Might I remind the judge that President Ronald Reagan had a war on drugs, and drugs is just an idea too.
And drugs won. I don't. Let's not forget.
Sure did. Because
drugs kicked ass, and we're not going to let it do it to our Venezuelan gangsters. They're coming here. They're the worst gang ever, and we're going to arrest them all. And they just sent some more to,
regardless of whether they're Venezuelan or not.
They just sent a bunch to Guantanamo Bay. So they're in direct conflict with the judge's orders right now. The judge is like, whoa, we want some proof.
And what's the judge going to do, Marv? Even if they don't have proof, what's the judge going to do? Oh,
the judge is going to order them to return the people that we can't get because Venezuela, El Salvador said we're not giving them back.
And they're going to say no. And what's he going to do? They're proving that they have the power.
Court. If they're in contempt of court, John, the judge has the ability to assign a special prosecutor. Did you know that?
You don't say a special prosecutor.
And then Trump can pardon them all and start all over again.
Yeah, I mean,
because the fucking Supreme Court fucked us all.
I mean, what are we doing here?
The Supreme Court said the president can do what he wants when he's jerking off in office. Yeah. It's an official act. It's an official act, John. It's an official act.
I'm taking it. I'm taking it.
Before you climax, hold on. Before you climax, I need to take it way down. Let's talk about Vivek Ramaswamy. Because he's jumping up the power rankings.
That guy, Vivek, that guy?
Yeah, Vivek.
Go ahead.
Well, let's take that. Let's make that boner a softie. And let's start talking about the next governor of Ohio.
Every fucking YouTube video I pull up now starts with a Donald Trump endorses Vivek Ramaswamy.
Yep. But who are the Democrats running? And isn't it? You know what's weird? So this is funny. Wasn't he supposed to be running Doge?
The Democrats are running the Dr. Amy Acton so far. The lady who saved us from COVID. A real hero, John.
From people who all voted that they didn't think COVID really happened, or they didn't all that, and they didn't
just trying to make me take a shot that's going to put a bug in me. It's going to they're shooting a metal thing in me that can track me, John. That's all that's happening.
FBI, open up!
You know, this is what the Democrats are not doing. This is the thing. The Democrats are not playing small ball. Okay? Start winning races. doesn't matter where it is, start winning races. That should be your plan. You can come up with all the grand ideas you want about, this is our plan for this, all pie in the sky bullshit. Start winning races.
Hey, there's a telephone town hall with Congressman Dave Joyce, March 26th at 5 p.m.
A telephone?
Yeah, isn't he a Republican? Yeah, you got to be Ohio 14. That's you, isn't it? Are you in Ohio 14?
I'll have to
What's
look
your
it up.
district? I'm 13. It just popped up on my Facebook page.
All right. We should craft a special question that we know could get through. Something totally ball sucking on Trump, and to see what your response.
Let's look at the people for Trump. Latinos for Trump. What has he done? Repaid you with mass deportations. Veterans for Trump. What has he done? He cut your services and fired tens of thousands of veterans. Black Trump voters. He's wiping out your history. Women for Trump. He took your human rights away before the election, and still you voted for him. Fuck you, people who voted for Trump.
Hey, as a Caucasian white, how can I ensure that my DNA will be pure for the next Donald Trump administration?
You could run it through a paint filter, maybe. Here's I don't know.
So we didn't talk about Vivek. We skipped over Vivek.
Oh my God!
You know what? Vivek is governor.
Here's my feelings on Vivek.
I farted and a poopy almost slipped out. My dad tried to hit me with a cast iron pot. I forgot to turn the stove off and burned down the whole house.
You don't want Lake Ohio? You don't want Lake Ohio?
Let's talk about allegedly. We'll say alleged so I don't get sued. How did he make his fortune, John? His mom was a doctor in the cardio field, and he started a rumor that this new medicine was going to be passed.
Oh.
And that everyone should buy into this product. Okay. This is going to it's going to just make heart attacks a thing of the past. Buy this product.
Right.
His mom endorsed it.
Shoot it up.
And then he dumped all of his stock and got $1 billion.
Ooh.
That's how you get rich in this country, motherfucker. By the way, it was never approved by the FDA. Anyone that invested in that, they either still have their investment or they lost all their money.
So they got hocked to it. Before it was
shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Nobody asked you that a bitch ass thing. You better shut the fuck up before I knock your fucking head off your shoulders, old ugly ass bitch. Stupid ass bitch. Now kick your fucking heart out your chest, nigga.
See, I think it was actually more of the do you like that dick? Do you have that one?
I'm gonna make you look like that.
I don't even know the name of it.
So they basically said, "Hey, Vivek, don't worry about Doge. You go worry about Ohio."
Yeah, and Vivek basically got fired from him, right? They went into Vivek's office and all they heard was this sound. It's Pornhub.
He's like, so hey Vivek, we're making some cuts. Guess who the first cut is? It ain't Big Balls over here. I tell you that much.
I wish I knew the name of that one. I know the one you're talking about, but I don't know the name of it.
Name of what?
The jerk off one. You were just talking about it. I'm coming. That one.
Oh. Do you like that dick one?
Oh, that's what it was. Do you like that dick?
Yeah.
You like that dick? Yeah, Daddy, I like that dick.
yeah. I don't know if we have to reenact it necessarily.
I'm not finding it.
All right. We covered that. Dems have no ideas. You're right.
We're at an hour.
Emotional
damage.
Do we want to talk about town halls? The F-47.
Hey, I'm going to a town hall Tuesday.
Are you?
not a town hall, a meeting with Bernie Moreno on Tuesday.
Oh. Where's his office?
Bernie's not going to be there. I'll bet you anything. I'll bet you anything.
Oh, probably not.
Here's what it says. Let me tell you what my meeting is. A meeting with Bernie. My friend who used to be very non-political.
Uh-huh.
She sends me every time there's something going on now. She's very political now.
Okay.
Maybe because they're taking away women's rights away. Maybe she's sticking up.
No. I mean, just the right to vote and procreate when you want and just little stuff like that. Driving's next.
I lost it. Indivisible. Indivisible, we're going underground, by the way. We're going to go to Signal. They're afraid that we're being, our Facebook information is being shared. So we're going to Signal.
Who?
Indivisible, we're fighting against the Trump administration.
Okay, Signal is another Facebook-like thing because I've been looking for something.
I don't know what it is. They didn't invite me. Can you believe that?
They're like, not that guy. Yeah, I've been looking for other alternatives to.
I was part of a thing called the Ides of March, where everybody sent Trump a "You're Fired" postcard. We all sent him. We tried to send 1 million postcards.
It's not gonna see. I mean, what?
They eliminated that now. I can't even find it. They've deleted it. No, it's still there. Wait a minute.
Oh, remember Trump shut down Voice of America?
Yeah. You don't want propaganda getting out there.
No, that was another good for the Russians deal.
Yeah. They were fighting Russian propaganda. Fighting Russian propaganda. That's
another signal. Hey, we could be on your side, just signaling it, let you know.
Hey, Pooty Poot.
Right?
Pooty Poot. I can't even find my information about
the dirt and the money that he has invested in Donald Trump is extraordinary.
I can't find my meeting.
Because that was the other thing they were saying, that there's a lot of Russians who have invested heavily in the Donald Trump coin.
Really?
Yeah, and all this shit.
Man,
that's how the big grift is actually happening. Is that
they don't care about losing their money. You're talking about rich Russians.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about rich Russians.
They're laundering money with Trump is what they're doing.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Moreno here. Tuesday's Q&A with Senator Bernie Moreno. Tuesday, March 25th at 9:30 to 12. Superior Avenue, Cleveland. Can you bring a friend? You want me to send you a message?
Sure. This is a telephone call? Or are you going down there?
No, we're going in to see him. Tuesday. You're going to the Cleveland Federal Building. Yep. Tuesday at 9:30. I have therapy at 7:55. So actually, 7 a.m. I'll be done by 8, so I'll be able to make it. I'll give you the link.
Okay.
I'll put it in the Facebook thing that we use.
We should go in with I know we can't really legally use the recording, but we should go in and act like that we're MAGA supporters and saying, hey, we just think you're doing a great job. If you can cut more jobs and you can make more people poor and destitute, I mean, dude.
We're loving it.
Right? Hey, is there any way, just say, look, we know people that really need wives. Is there any way you can just start making some brides? Purchase these American ladies. You know what I'm saying?
Get some Russian brides. And
can you hook some people up?
Yeah, they're desperate. All right. Stock market, how's it going?
Well,
We've only lost
didn't it?
only lost $4 trillion of value so far under Trump. Eggs, I just checked eggs. Eggs were $7.99 at my place. How about yours?
I know that they were $5 and something at Aldi, but I forget how much they were at Costco. I think maybe $6.
Let me say, if you're going to be at a Tesla place protesting, don't touch the Teslas. Don't look at the Teslas. Don't fucking say the word Tesla, or you're going to fucking prison, John.
I think it wouldn't the best protest be to if you really is just to trade in your Tesla.
I don't have one.
So you're gonna still just drive around your Tesla, huh, Marv?
I don't have a Tesla, John.
Marv.
Tesla. Let's get it right.
We know you got a Tesla. You're driving around in it all the while on Facebook saying, "I hate Elon Musk."
John, it was a. You're confusing my trash dumpster with a Tesla. That is a dumpster in my driveway. It is not a Cybertruck.
Oh,
right.
Shit.
All right, let's leave with this. If you got a pardon from Joe Biden, I want you to know it's canceled.
Yeah.
Apparently, Joe signed everything with an auto pen.
Uh-oh.
That doesn't count in the Trump administration. I'm Donald J. Trump, and I cancel you. You're canceled, bitch. Take it away, boys. Unless you got something to say, John, I'll bring the boys in.
Bring him in.
Bring it home. Curb your enthusiasm, boys.
I tell you what, these MAGAs, they better step it up. They're...
Thank you.
Thank you.
No,
Now, bump, bump. Bump, bump.